from your perspective, how much of a game changer was that vaccine when it first came out? And were there any issues with the fact that it seemed to take a little bit longer to get the vaccine to New Zealand than it did for other parts of the world?
Yeah, I mean, so it was really exciting when we got those first results for the mRNA vaccine. New Zealand we'd sort of laid a bet. I think we had four different vaccines that we'd arranged pre-purchase agreements for. But the vaccines that were showing the most effectiveness were the new mRNA, technologies. And just people still might not fully understand it. But mRNA is what it's a copy of our DNA that our cells use to manufacture proteins within our cells. So, and the virus, the coronavirus that we were dealing with, its genes are actually coded in RNA. And so the mRNA that was in the vaccine was actually a piece of RNA that was in the virus, and it told our cells to manufacture one of the proteins that makes up the virus. So it was basically acting like a virus in us, and manufacturing a piece of that virus, and that allowed our immune system to recognize the virus when it entered our bodies, and stop us from getting infected. In fact, the early on, against the earlier variants, right up until Delta, was actually very, very effective in entirely blocking infection. So that if you've been vaccinated, you're actually protected against infection entirely. And that meant that you wouldn't pass it on to other people. Even if you had a mild infection, you were less likely to pass it on to other people. So it was a game changer. And we were really lucky to have that technology. I think this pandemic, and in terms of the delivery, I know it was really contentious at the time, and yeah, we weren't in the first batch of countries that got the vaccine. I mean, there are a number of things that meant that we were never going to be. Like there wasn't much we could do about that. I mean, one